What's up everyone, Space here today. We'll go back to another video, and today we're back at it again with a new video for today. Now this one here is actually something that I didn't even think I was going to make today, but I've decided since I've heard about this new show coming out, and if you all don't even know what I'm talking about, well, it's basically this one. So, to give you some context here, this one is called Mating Season. It's a Netflix adult animated show that's coming in very soon, and this is also made by the same creators who had brought in another show called Big Mouth, which was about puberty and stuff. Well, I'm not going to give you a lot of context about that show because I'm pretty sure most of you already know it, and some of it may has its fans, but most of it has its haters because of obvious reasons that I'm not really going to get used to talk about in here, but I don't know. So the show hasn't really been out yet. It just only has been revealed by the poster itself, and let's just say a lot of people weren't really too happy about it because they don't really like the designs of the characters, and overall it is already getting a black sheep treatment already. So I have seen some people actually attempt to redesign the characters and even criticize most of it based on the characters themselves. Well, let's just say that the character designs are not so great. I would say they are bland and weird looking and everything else. I get what they're trying to do, like try to make in the creatures of the forest and whatnot here, but the execution of their designs are just not so great, and it may look kind of creepy at most. So, yeah, for this video, we are going to be joining in the hiatus by me redesigning these characters in my own version. Yeah! The redesigning segments is always my favorite when it comes to bad designs. Now, some people actually did it, and here I am going to do it myself as well. So, without further ado, let's start the video. Yeah! Okay, so let's give out some context exactly as to what the show might be about. So, by the name Mating Season, it's probably going to be about these nature creatures who are attempting to do something about this whole mating season coming up. It's probably going to involve a lot of heavy subjects about mating, finding a partner, and, well, you know the drill right there. A bunch of natural things, what you do in the time like this. So it basically features these 4 characters each, which are the raccoon, the bear, the deer, and I'm assuming the fox, of course. So, yeah, that's really all I can gather up with the poster here, so there's no context exactly as to what the story really is going to be about. It's going to be something completely different here. But, let's just envision ourselves in my interpretation of what I think the story might be about. I mean, it's not going to be what the show is intended, but it's just fun to guess. Anyway, so let's start off with the first set of 2 characters we're seeing here. So, in my eyes, the raccoon and the bear are basically best friends. They are trying to come up with some sort of a little plan to do when the mating season comes in. So the raccoon is basically the jockey jerk character who's basically the bear's best friend, and what I can tell by him, he's probably supposedly a junkie. He's a sneaky, jerky kind of guy. You know how raccoons are, and most likely a trash panda, basically. So he's basically the bad luck that walks around in the forest, but still stays besides the bear because I assume that they are, of course, best friends to the end. Kind of like the segment of Mordecai and Rigby, as I can tell by their relationship almost. Well, in my vision, of course. Now, the bear is, of course, this timid, shy guy who's obviously pretty insecure and probably might be the first ever timer to actually go through something like this. You can definitely tell by the looks of him. So, for this one, I actually gave him more of a nerdy look since I thought it would be pretty funny that he's most likely a science, mathematic type of guy who just likes to do some stuff that nerds like to do. and he mostly wears glasses because I think it looks pretty cute, and well, he's mostly insecure because he actually wants to find a partner that he can actually relate to, and not just doing it for sport like, well, the raccoon is doing. So far, the dudes are basically just planning out some certain stuff here, but they have different opinions on it. While we focus on them, there's also another two that we focus on in the story as well. The fox and the deer, who are also best friends, but they are incredibly different as well as the boys are. So the deer is obviously this preppy, popular girl-like girl. She's obviously the social butterfly. She's very happy, she's very sweet, and she's most notably, well, you know how high school girls are these days. She just likes to dress up in very girly clothes, and she's just so preppy. She's just super bouncy and bubbly, energetic, of course. You know how they are these days, like the early 2000s vibes, you say. So, I basically gave her what I can to make her more likely to be one of those girls, those stereotypes that she wants to be, but deep down, she just tries so hard that she just wants to impress someone by her good looks and whatnot here. Gave her these cute little bun pigtail things, and gave her the necklace like in the original concept, because I'm assuming that it might be something very important that she's been carrying. Probably we might learn in the series or whatnot here, I don't know, but who knows, it's just gonna be an accessory or whatnot here, but it'd be pretty cool if it actually is. Now, the fox, on the other hand, is the complete opposite of the deer, because I believe she is like the bear, she's more likely to be quiet and shy as well, but she's most likely she's not really as shy or antisocial as the bear. She's actually antisocial and most notably kind of afraid of most things, because everyone sees her as this dangerous predator, because that one time she accidentally did something that is super unforgivable, and that is kind of the reason as to why she's always alone and nobody really wants to talk to her, because she's a fox, and foxes sometimes aren't really good individuals to be around most of the time here. But she still sticks around with her best friend, the deer, who actually sees her more than just well, you know, this gothic, sad girl who's just alone at a time here. But I think she also has the same premise as the bear, because she actually wants to look for a partner as well, and she's actually kind of like a hopeless romantic girl. Yeah, so basically she just wants to look for love instead of sport like the bear. So basically the 2-on-2 basically have like the same goals and whatnot here, but they are incredibly different here. So I basically gave her this cute little pastel gothic clothes for her, and I of course changed her color palette into an actual fox since that's what she's supposed to be, but her tint in the original was kind of reddish, so I gave her more of an original orange just to match up with the fox features and whatnot. I think she actually looks pretty cute. And I actually really do like the little hat that I gave her with the little accessories resembling what she likes. I think she might be a big fan of butterflies because those are really her favorite things. And I can definitely see her just writing little love letters of someone that she might want to meet up later on. Like someone that she can find in like those fairy tale things that she always likes to read most of the time. And, well, yeah, that's just really my premise of the story, really. So that's basically what I thought about the characters in my interpretation, and their designs, of course, I had a really hard time with. I want to keep their original look, but also give them more flair and more characterization on most of them, because I don't really want them to look bland in this version here. So, yeah, basically I gave only a few accessories for the boys, and most of the clothing for the girls, because of that trope, you know what. So, this was actually a lot of fun than I expected. I really did enjoy exactly as to how the final concept of them actually went. It's nothing to be going against. I just wanted to do this for fun, and something that I just wanted to try out for this very weird concept of this show, which I'm not sure if anyone is ever going to see, but it's just fun to try out things. So, yeah, here's the rest of the recording, and yeah, hope you enjoy. here they are. Well, this final project was a lot to take in, but I'm really happy as to how they all turned out. Man, I thought this was actually going to suck really, but I'm just really happy as to how they all look and whatnot here, how nice they look for this video, and I hope you did enjoy my attempt on redrawing these characters. And yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to go subscribe to my channel, give me a like, subscribe, or anything on trying with me, and hopefully looking forward for new videos in the future. So, better be going now, and bye guys. Yeah, bye.